Begin with that subway attack. Prosecutors tonight weighing the evidence against the 10 young men and women under arrest and trying to figure out whether to charge them with a hate crime. But if it were up to the victims, well, there's no doubt to them. They were beaten and called hateful, vile names. Two of them tonight talking to Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett. N.J. is in Lower Manhattan with the story. N.J.?
And Bill, not only were they beaten up, a Muslim restaurant worker was also attacked when he tried to jump in and help them. This is the Canal Street station where they all got on board the Q train. The victims insist tonight the attack was anti-Semitic and entirely unprovoked.
In the first wave, I got hit, but I wasn't bleeding. It was one of those, like, sucker punch, shock punches. But by the second time, there were, like, people stomping me.
Walter Adler has a black eye and a split lip. But what the assailants allegedly said could leave the deepest scars.
You killed him. You killed Jesus. You killed him on Hanukkah. You dirty Jew. You effing Jew.
It happened aboard the Q train at 11:30 on Friday night. Walter and three of his friends were heading home after a Hanukkah party in Manhattan when he turned to another group of riders and said,
"Happy Hanukkah." Like, "Happy Hanukkah, my friends." Like something to that effect. And almost immediately, you see the look in this guy's face like I've called his mother something, like I've said something to him that, like, rubs him the wrong way. And I see the way this guy looks, and I see the way this guy wants to fight me, and I look, and I see another guy right in front of me, another guy, and I see the crowd moving in.
In the melee that followed, Walter and his friends were beaten up.
Attacking somebody because they yell Happy Hanukkah is obviously reason to believe that this was an anti-Semitic episode.
When Hassan Askari, another passenger, tried to help, he was beaten up too.
I don't understand. They just said Happy Hanukkah. That was it. There was nothing else, no provoking.
When the train finally arrived in Brooklyn, police arrested a total of 10 people.
No one else helped us except Hassan. No one else on the train.
A Muslim American saved us when our own people were on the train and didn't do anything, and when everyone else's people were on the train and didn't do anything. Someone who in the media often gets painted as the enemy of Israel and the Jews. You know, this is a Bangladeshi Sunni Muslim. This is someone that jumped in. He knew we were Jews to help us.
Now, the incident is being investigated as a bias crime, although bias charges have not yet been filed by the Brooklyn District Attorney. One of the suspects has been quoted by the New York Daily News as insisting that at least two of those arrested are Jewish themselves, and has insisted that anti-Semitism had nothing to do with it. Tonight, Lower Manhattan, N.J. Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
N.J.